Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. We are officially in the fight week of the biggest fight in boxing, Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, and this fight is amazing because a lot is on the line. Like basically everything you can imagine in boxing is on the line in this fight because we have an undefeated 41 and 0 Terence Crawford going up against the right now most people claim to be the pound best fighter in the world, although I do not agree with that, who is Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo is basically an unstoppable beast. Like he had like his reign is like so dominant, and he is just destroying everyone so for so many years. But recently Canelo is obviously slowing down, and also Terence Crawford, because if you take a look at their recent fights, Canelo Alvarez obviously fought William Skull, but that fight was boring as hell, and Canelo's attacking was very bad, and like he was not aggressive at all, not compared to the Canelo we used to see in fights like against Billy Joe Saunders, where he just went at him. Like he did not have no regards, and he did not respect Saunders' defense one bit. And that, like if Canelo really wants to smoke Terence Crawford, and if he really wants to show the levels, which is what he claims to do, then I think he should obviously and definitely like go all out, because against Terence Crawford, if you hold back even just a little bit, you're gonna get caught. And Terence Crawford, like his recent fight was against Israel Madrimov, and that fight is that fight was a draw. And though most people claim that it was a robbery and Madrimov should have actually won the fight, I personally think it was right. I think the fair decision was made. I scored it 116 to 116. But here's the thing, like you have to take a look at their game plans, because their game plans is very important for this fight. Because if we all know Canelo never guesses out, not at that level at least. So if Crawford really wants to win this fight, I think he has to go for a knockout, because I really do believe if this goes to if this fight goes to 12 rounds, and if the judges aren't drunk, then Canelo wins it any day of the week. Because Canelo's striking, cardio, it's like striking. It's like Canelo's like conditioning, cardio, those are just way better than Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford, like obviously, like in the beginning of the fight, Terence Crawford will be way more explosive compared to Canelo Alvarez. But you have to think about it. This is the highest level of chess match you can do in boxing. This is like basically Magnus Carlsen versus Mukesh, like that level. Like this is like John Jones versus Thomas Palmer, right? Like this is way beyond that as far as levels goes, just in fighting in general. So you have to really understand, because this fight, it will determine the future of boxing, because both of the guys legacies are on the line here. Because if Terence Crawford loses this fight, then he is not an undefeated fighter anymore. No. And all of the things that he has done over the years, he has been calling out Canelo for a while now. And even though he is going up 2 divisions to fight Canelo, it doesn't matter, because he is saying that Canelo has no chance against him. So you have to understand that. And if Canelo somehow loses to Terence Crawford, then just imagine what his record will be, what his legacy will be, because he only lost to Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather at this point, and those are obviously two greats of boxing. But against someone like Terence Crawford, like obviously there's no shame on that, but you have to understand, like the streak that Canelo is on right now, like he looks unstoppable, he feels unstoppable, he is unstoppable at this point. Now, when it comes to my personal prediction, I'll be honest, I think Terence Crawford puts his lights out in under, I would say, like if I would say Terence Crawford will knock out Canelo just under 8 rounds, and if it goes past 8 rounds, it's over. Though Terence Crawford still has a chance of knocking him out in the 9th or 10th maybe, but most likely, like if the fight goes past, and if Canelo even wins like the first, maybe like out of the first 6 rounds, maybe like for 1 or 2 rounds, then I think it's completely over for Terence Crawford. But I think Terence has a way more chance of winning compared to what people are giving him, because Terence Crawford, his game plan and his mentality is just so good. we have seen in his recent performances. Like Terence Crawford's knockout power, it's also very insane. Though people are saying that if it can carry up to that level, I do believe yes, because Canelo, like he obviously takes a lot of punches, and you have to really consider that. Anyways, that's my suggestions, guys. If you guys want to know what you guys think, and inshallah I'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.